Hi, this is Kim, and welcome to Expressions of the Universe's weekly messages for Monday, December 21st through Sunday, December 28th. Does that sound about right? We have a pretty big week ahead of us, astrologically wise. The energies are extremely intense. They will even build up during the week, leading us up to Christmas Eve and Christmas. So let me do that rundown first. I do have to put my glasses on so that I can read my notes. So excuse me with the glare. So tomorrow, the glare is a little bit too much. So I'm just going to wing this. I do know what I wrote down. Tomorrow the sun moves into Capricorn. That's December 21st. We also have the winter solstice tomorrow. So the energies are going to be very intense. Capricorn is a very serious sign. They are the kind of people that keep their nose to the grindstone, and they work and they work and they work. And it's very rare that they bring their heads up to get a bit of fresh air. So don't be surprised if you're extremely serious going into this week. Also, since we're coming out of Sagittarius, which was the fun-loving fire sign that throws caution to the wind and acts with a devil-may-care attitude, you may have been spending money like it was going out of style. And then when the sun moves into Capricorn, you're like, oh crap, I overspent on the holidays. So don't be surprised if you take a look at your bank account, you start counting the pennies in your wallet and start feeling remorseful or regret, having buyer's regret. That's kind of what happens right before Christmas hits. Couple that with the intensity of the winter solstice, which is the darkest night. It is the shortest day of the year. The veils are very thin. We start to bring on a lot of intense dark energy. It's a time when people have the opportunity to look at their shadow side, the side that they really don't like to look at themselves, much. We all have it. We all have a light side. We all have a dark side. But most people don't like to see or acknowledge that dark side that they have within them. The winter solstice is usually followed with a lot of different ceremonies depending on what it is that you practice. I know if you are very religious, you're not practicing it. But if you are spiritual, you may be doing some type of winter solstice ceremony. I highly recommend for this winter solstice and the full moon that's coming up on Christmas Eve and Christmas, don't do any ceremonies by yourself. Use an experienced shaman or pagan practitioner, because these energies this week are extremely intense. The veils are thin. You have to be extremely careful about what you're inviting in. So a lot of people are recommending to not do any ceremony, especially if you don't know what you're doing. This is such an intense manifesting week that you have to really be careful about what you're reaping, because you are going to sow what you reap. And if you don't know what you're doing as far as ceremony is concerned, you might be inviting something really not so great into your home, into your life. So I just say back off. Enjoy the sparkly lights. Enjoy the peace and quiet. And wait until next month to do any full moon or new moon ceremonies. This is a time that we're going to need to reflect, be very introspective. It's a season of quiet and withdrawal. So when the winter solstice comes about, these are the things that you want to do. And you want to kind of take stock of what is going on, what has happened this year, and how you may want to change things in the new year. So So that's what I have for you for that. And, okay. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, and I know there's a lot of glare from them. So I'm trying to read through my notes so that I make sure that I give you everything that I wanted to say. So, okay. The full moon. So let's talk about that. We have the first full moon that we've had at Christmas time since 1977. So if you're younger than 38 years old, you've never had a full moon at Christmas time. I have, even though I'm only 27 years old. I'm just kidding. The next full moon at Christmas time won't be until 2024. So make sure that you do get out and see it. Hopefully your skies will be clear. The full moon, it's called the full cold moon, obviously because it's cold. It's one of the coldest nights of the year because we have such little daylight. The moon will be in Cancer, which is extremely emotional. It will be trine Neptune. Neptune is all about the dreamer. When I looked at the astrological aspects of this full moon, don't be surprised if this brings out the hermit in some people, keeps people close to home, but also there's just so much intensity with the winter solstice this month, the sun moving into Capricorn. Don't be surprised if there are family arguments, people throwing F-bombs around at each other. There could be a lot of temper tantrums. It depends on, what your sign is, what your rising sign is, and where your moon is. This Cancer moon could be extremely intense, and people might say things to each other that they actually truly mean, but they will be hurtful. You're going to have a lot of people saying F you to each other. So just try and keep yourself centered and grounded. I know that I don't hold back. I'm the first to throw an F-bomb at somebody. Yes, as peaceful as I am. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on this full moon, because my moon is 29 degrees. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. My moon is in Leo. So that's a fire sign. But my rising sign is 29 degrees in Gemini. I am a 13-degree Gemini. So with it being 29 degrees, my rising sign is almost Cancer. So I think I'm going to be really curious to see what happens with this. That's all I have for you astrologically wise. Hopefully I was able to capture everything. Now let's get to our cards for the week. I did pull quite a few cards this week. I was actually only going to do the angel cards, but then I kept reaching into my bag for more decks. So the first angel card that I pulled for this week, and hopefully I can get that in there, it's Archangel Raphael. And hopefully, can you see that? See it good enough that you could take pause the screen? So Archangel Raphael is the protector of travels and journeys. And I found that quite fun because a lot of people usually travel the week of Christmas. They're going home, they're leaving college, they're going home to see their families. People are traveling all over the country, all over the world for that matter. And so I say call upon Archangel Raphael before you do go traveling so that he can bring you protection. I use Archangel Raphael also when I need protection for my animals, and I'll call on Ariel to assist him because she is all about the animals. And he's really great healer as well. So if you're not feeling well over the holidays, your animals aren't feeling well, always call on Archangel Raphael because he will help you out in both the travel, the healing, and your journeys. And I did pull one more other angel card, and this week it is generosity. Hopefully you can, let me get that up in there. Can you see that? You can pause your screen so that you can read it. I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. But anyway, this talks about being generous of your heart, being happy for people that are, really great things are happening to them. Even if you're in a position to not give anything, or if you receive something, um, if you're giving of something, let me start over. If you're giving of something, always be in the mind of not expecting something in return. That's true generosity. And it really comes from your heart. Just be giving and loving of yourself. And it doesn't even have to be monetary things. Just give of yourself and of your heart. And you'll be surprised at how that comes back tenfold when you are loving and generous. Don't expect anything. You only wind up with disappointment. If you're expecting some big, huge gift at Christmas time and then you don't get it, you're going to be disappointed, and then you're going to miss out on the beauty of this season. So just be loving and generous. Be happy for those that have received the things that they wished for. When you're happy for others, you'll actually start to feel joy within yourself. But you have to truly feel it. You can't just pretend to be happy for somebody else. That's something that you need to find within yourself. So the crystal card that I picked for this week it's a fire card, and it is all about intention, and it's topaz. It's golden topaz, and I do have some lovely piece right here. Let's see, can you see that good? Beautiful, like amber orangey color. I also have some stones that resemble it but are not quite it, like that orange gold color. So these are the colors you want to go with for this week. Those orange and gold tones, gold jewelry. Citrine works really well, because that's such a common stone. And what intentions are about, it's about how are you creating the world in which you live in. What are your intentions? Are they of pure mind, or are your intentions evil? Are you trying to coerce and persuade people into doing things for your selfish purposes, or are your intentions pure and from the heart? How your life turns out is really going to be based upon your intentions that you put forth every single day. So be very careful of your intentions, and not only in your actions, but in your mind. Just, think good thoughts, do good deeds, be a good person. Okay, so let me get on to I'm having a stumbling block. Okay, this video is getting kind of long. I can't seem to get the glare off of these cards this week. So the first card that I picked, I don't know, can you see that? It's the wrong card. Oh my God, what the heck is wrong with me this week? Okay, let's start this over. So the first card that I picked for the energy of the week, it's co-create. And hopefully you can see that. I'm going to tilt it downward to get the glare off of it. So co-create, it talks about, when I first picked this card, I thought about something that I wrote to a friend of mine earlier today about how we co-create with each other, and that how we had intended for us to co-create with each other and help us through this life before we even came here, before we were in this physical life, when we were in the non-physical. And so when I thought about that little, chat that I had with a friend of mine, the co-create card talks to me about the reality that we're making here, but also our connection to a higher being, to our spirit guides, to the divine, to the universe, to our ancestors, to our animal totems. They are always here helping us co-create our life, our reality here. So it kind of goes hand in hand with that intention card, because when your intentions are pure and they are good, you will have spirits from the highest realms helping you get through or live a beautiful life here in this physical reality. We're always co-creating with someone or something every single minute of every single day. And the intention card also goes in combination with this, because your intentions will why do I keep having these mental blocks? Oh my gosh. Your intentions will bring forth who you will co-create with. And so you want to keep your intentions good, so that what's coming forth is always, really good energy. You don't want any of that negative energy. I'm really sorry, but I don't know what the heck it is. All right, so the next card that I picked is Serendipity. And there we go. Sorry about the glare. I'm going to have to work on the lighting in here. But Serendipity, everybody that knows me knows that I say there is no such thing as coincidence. Things happen for a reason. Things are destiny. They're fated. Everything is lined up for you. So when you start to see signs, repetitive numbers, you keep hearing the same song on the radio, you keep seeing somebody's name, anything over and over and over again, that is a serendipity, not a coincidence. And don't be surprised if little serendipities happen to you this week. Spirit wants to be with you for the holidays. Any of your loved ones that have passed on, they could be throwing like little presents your way, little, coins or feathers, little ways to let you know that they are with you during the holidays. I don't know if anybody saw my post on Facebook about the wolf socks that I found at Target this week. I was at Target to pick up some dog food and some cat food. I wanted to get in and out because I was on my lunch break. Something prompted me to go in the back and look for Christmas socks. Okay, so, and I'm like, okay. I don't question spirit when something comes to me. Next to the Christmas socks, there was a pair of wolf socks. And one is just the wolf face. The other is a wolf howling at the moon. Anybody that knows me knows I love wolves. And so I put it in my cart. I even looked on the racks to see if there were any other kind of socks there, and I couldn't find any. I go up to the counter to pay. The girl scans the socks, and it comes up 000, no dollars. And she said, "Where did you get these?" And I said, back in the socks. She said, "Well, we don't even sell this brand." And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And she threw it in the bag and said, "Merry Christmas." Well, I kind of think that was my mom pushing me to go to the back of the Target. I don't know how the wolf socks got there. I try not to overanalyze it, but somebody sent me to the back of Target and directed me towards those socks, and now I got a really, really snazzy pair of wolf socks for Christmas. So, that's a serendipity. That's, unexplainable magic. That's what serendipity is, unexplainable magic. All right, so my final card for the week, and this will happen, at Christmas time into the weekend. It is Here and Now. The damn glare. Here and Now. Can you see that? Okay, there you go. Here and Now talks about being in the present, being and living in this present moment, this day, without looking too far ahead into the future, not into the future at all, and stop looking in the past. What happened in the past, it's over and done with. Any guilt that you're feeling and sadness, it's over and done with. Nothing that you can do today is going to change what happened in the past. As far as looking too far ahead in the future, Having anxiety about what is going to happen in the future is not going to help you in one bit. If anything, it's going to hinder you. The best thing that you can do is enjoy this very moment, this very day, for what it is, knowing that if it didn't really go the way you wanted it to, there's always tomorrow. But you don't even have to think about that until tomorrow. If you had a fantastic day, then all the better. Sit in that moment and enjoy that moment. So this is just telling you, enjoy Christmas this coming week, every minute of it, in the present time, in the present moment, and don't think about the next day until that next day gets here. So, I have 2 more quick cards. I wasn't going to do an animal totem, but I pulled one, and the horse came up, and the horse is about assistance and asking for assistance, but it's also saying that assistance is on its way. Help is waiting for you. If you call upon the angels and ask for help, they will send help for you. I promise, I promise. I think this is even a message for me, because I asked the angels last week to please send me somebody to help fix my dishwasher, and I did get an offer this coming week, but I couldn't coordinate the time. But the angels will never ever interfere in your lives. You actually have to call upon them and ask them for help. They are sitting in the wings waiting for us to, ask for their help. And they can help multiple people at the same exact time. I'm not going to get into right now why I believe in angels, but I truly do. I know a lot of people believe in angels. I have very strange stories that, I can't even explain. So just know that assistance is on the way, but ask for it. Ask for assistance if you really need it. I'm one of those kind of people that I never ask for help. And then when people offer their help, I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. But not anymore. I will take some help. Can somebody please come and help? Help! My final card that I'm going to leave you with, and this is a really great card, it's the Ace of Pentacles. Now, let me see if I can get that in there so that you could see. It's a helping hand from the divine about money. So if somebody is having problems with money, don't worry, because I think after the first of the year, things are going to get a lot better for you. Hopefully I'll be able to read more about this situation for my New Year's Eve reading. Just know that money is on the way. New beginnings are happening. Prosperity. So I know this video ran really long. I want to wish those of my friends that celebrate the Christmas holiday and the Christmas season, I want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. And to those who don't celebrate, I'm still going to send you holiday blessings, because it's that time of year, and it's very, very rare for a collective world consciousness to be in this peace-loving mode. So take advantage of the love that's coming your way, and hopefully it will benefit you in the coming weeks and in the new year. So have a beautiful, beautiful winter solstice. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you before the new year. Peace and blessings. Bye.